I just don't like the way he behaves. It's not cool at all. I think she doesn't like me. Their thought process just doesn't match mine. She just doesn't agree to what I say. Nobody loves me. Has any similar thought crossed your mind? Then this video is for you. Many years ago, I came across a sheet of paper full of something called irrational beliefs. And there was one in particular that struck me and stayed with me. But before I go into the details of that, let's understand what are irrational beliefs. Irrational beliefs are beliefs that you have about how the world should be. These beliefs are unrealistic expectations and only lead to frustration and disappointment. They are not healthy beliefs and they are not true. Now, coming back to the one I was struck by and the one that stayed with me always is everyone should like me. Now, that's what I remember from memory of what I read years ago. Let's figure out what's the actual one. I'll read it out to you. So it says, the idea that it is a dire necessity for an adult human being to be loved and approved by virtually every significant other person. So, in simple words, this means that having the expectation that everyone should like you, love you, approve of you, agree to you, accept you, and straight away, this feels like it is an unrealistic expectation, right? And it said that this is an irrational belief. That means, think of the opposite. Isn't it so liberating to think that everybody does not need to like me, love me, approve of me, agree to me, accept me? And then we can also think of it in an opposite manner. That means that you, as an individual, so I do not need to like everybody, approve of everybody, agree to everybody, and so on. Doesn't that suddenly make you feel so much more human? It is genuinely liberating to know that it's okay for you not to like everybody. Now, as human beings, we have a tendency to like some people and dislike a few others. Dislike usually arises from disagreement to another person's thoughts, ideas, actions, behaviors, etc. We usually don't dislike a person. We dislike or disagree or disapprove of something that person thinks, says, or does. And it's okay to disagree to someone's way of being, living, acting. Yeah, it's okay. If we are all different, then it's obvious that the way we think, the way we perceive, the way we behave, the way we act, our opinions, our beliefs will be different from each other, right? And it would be irrational for us to believe that everybody has to like us or agree to us. Now, you have to remember that this applies to you too. That means that there are going to be some people who dislike you, who disapprove of what you're saying, who disagree with what you think. And that is also completely okay. So now if we're saying that it's not mandatory for us to like everything about everybody, do we then need to convey this to the other person? Not really. Is it then okay for us to make the other person feel disliked? We don't need to do that, right? We need to be more accepting of people for who they are. And this, by the way, is not the same as liking and accepting what they think, say, and do. Maybe we can just agree to disagree and accept people for who they are along with their differences. If you're interested in knowing, understanding, and accepting human differences, then like, share, and subscribe for more. I'll see you next time.